Amazing development in the field of IVF and infertility treatment that you have to see to believe.
Scientists in Germany have succeeded in putting tiny motors onto non-swimming sperm cells to help them fertilize an egg. CBS 2's Dr. Max Gomez is here now to show us how it all works. Dr. Max?
Well, that's right, guys. You know, after many years of covering science and medicine, there aren't many stories that I say you got to see this to believe it. A microscopic sperm cell has a little tail that's supposed to propel it towards an egg. But sometimes the sperm cells don't swim well, so scientists attached a nanomotor onto them. Pregnancy and becoming parents are the dreams of most couples, but infertility rates are rising, driving many thousands of couples to assisted reproductive technology centers, usually called IVF clinics, to try to get pregnant.
Up to half of the couples that we see every day, really the primary concern is some deficit of the sperm.
But now a study in the journal Nanoletters reports that scientists in Germany have succeeded in attaching a nanomotor onto sperm cells, creating what they call Spermbots, like a robotic sperm. They are microscopic spirals that are magnetic fields, causing them to spin, kind of like a tiny propeller. Then they're able to steer the spiral onto the tails of non-swimming sperm cells, and then using the same magnetic fields, steer the sperm bot into an egg to fertilize it. It's essentially a high-tech version of a well-established technique called ICSI, where a single sperm is manually injected into an egg. But are poor-swimming sperm safe to use?
Every day we see healthy kids born from sperm that show very few signs of life, but can still deliver their genetic payload to the egg and get the job done.
In case you think this is all theoretical, here it is actually being done, slightly sped up. The spinning spiral is steered onto the tail of a sperm cell. Then it's directed toward a nearby egg where it implants itself like a normal sperm. And then scientists actually reverse the nanomotor, backing it off the sperm cell so it can finish fertilizing the egg. This is still very experimental, of course, and whether it will ever actually be used to improve in vitro fertilization is still an open question. But the science that created these nanomotors is truly remarkable. It may one day be used to deliver other cells and drugs inside the human body.
All the possibilities.
Like a remote control. I mean,
like a little video game. They use magnetic fields that they spun it around to steer it onto the sperm cell and then steer the whole thing into the egg and then reverse it and back it out.
Expensive process like IVF?
Oh, well, I'm sure this will just be an added cost on top of the IVF cost, but it'll be a while before we get to using that on people.
Fascinating, though. All right, Doc, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Max. It is the season for